Live from beautiful Oriole Park, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill, Kodai Senga. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? All right, just about ready for baseball. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we are underway. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Big time power. Judge with a couple of homers at his last game. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey,
no te esperando ya.
Strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pa, que si ya me cagué.
Two down, nobody on.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes.
Got him. Strike. Back now at Oriole Park. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Weathers. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Soto ahí bate, que se mide.
Ball inside.
Soto le tengo yo miedo.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Stays alive.
Maldito Soto y diablo, me la va a sacar con.
And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess
Mira, base por gol. Era mejor base por gol así que un ron.
There goes the runner. In the air, right field. Judge under this one. That's out number 2. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball inside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Soto off of first with 2 away. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot, and the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0. And now it's Mark Vientos. Fouled off left side. That's to third, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond, an acrobatic play to end the inning. Top of the second, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, right side. Polanco takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bellinger launched a homer in his most recent game. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Rosario in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safe.
Oh, that's a strike.
Ahorita
Back
vamos.
here
No
in
he hecho nada
Baltimore,
yo.
we head to the bottom of the second. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move. 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien. Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the 3rd inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ripped to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Austin Wells now at the plate. In the air to left center. Robert coming on. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Luis Robert. This one in the air right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one ripped but foul.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Juan Soto now. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
No, that's a ball.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Now that's smacked to right center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Start of the 4th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings, and this one's flared. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, went down on strikes his first time through. Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back on this one. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a bouncer towards 3rd. Bichette whips it to first. And he has thrown 4. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 4th, Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. That
Ball.
one missed.
Ball 2.
That's
Ball.
off the mark. And now 3-1. Up the middle, Rosario. Over to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch misses. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Close
Ball, no.
one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Payoff pitch. Ripped to third and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
Hurt one.
On the ground,
That's foul.
right side, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
For the Mets.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Sean Manaea.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Lindor makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Yankees hitless so far in the game. On the inside corner for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
No,
Really
that's
good
the ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Píñese algo.
Up next for the Yankees. Shortstop.
1 out.
Ahmed
Runner at second. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to the
That's
left.
foul.
And it goes just.
Miren, en Popular tú puedes invertir desde la aplicación, ves mínimo 5,000 y al año te ganas 5% de lo que tú inviertes.
Somos ching, mi niño.
Ya tú tienes un año si fuera mensual.
Demasiado ching. Pero si
Pero
tú
como
te,
quieras se puede
si
invertir.
tú te pones a ahorrar, Dick, y que ahorrar. Pero cooperativa yo creo que te dan más.
Pero la cooperativa no te dice así.
Au.
O eso no funciona.
Eso de las acciones. Lo que pasa es que uno no ha escuchado los beneficios, tú sabes.
Ball.
Si uno lo escuchara ya fuera diferente.
The 1-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and 2 now as he swings
Coño,
through.
¿qué es lo que me está pasando, Dios mío? Qué maldito pinche el diablo, me tiene rápido.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Ball.
There's a ball. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they put the tag on him. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Hey.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Ma, Que esos animales así.
This one in the air right field. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Base hit into center field. Polanco coming around third. Safe. 3-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
He's got it. One out man at first. And now it's Luis Robert. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Soto wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Baden around third. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Bo Bichette hit in the air, left field, and that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Huascar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A towering shot to center, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Digging in, Austin Wells. High fly ball down the left field line. Soto going back on the warning track and hauls it in. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. McMahon, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one drilled left field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Soto gets it back in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. And that is out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, Lindor gets it to first. 2 away. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. This
Sabía
one's
yo,
smoked
coño, que lo
on
iba a
its
sacar,
way
coño.
out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
New pitcher on now, Luke Weaver.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Line drive, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
The 0-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 here.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Out number 2. 2 down. Base is empty.
Paso así mismo entonces con vos hoy.
Up now for the
Para ir
Mets.
asociándome a la vaina.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch.
¿Verdad? Tengo que irme asociando, ¿verdad?
Ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bellinger, the leadoff batter as he swings.
Ponlo en el medio para que tú veas. Ponlo en el medio para que tú veas.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ponlo en el medio.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Now here is Ahmed Rosario, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Pichando así. Pero ¿y dónde que está el queche? Pues yo veo que tú lo tiras para los bliches.
The Mets trying to hold a
Tíramelo en
one-run
el
lead
medio.
here, the top half of inning number 7.
Tíramelo en el medio,
Line
coño.
drive base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw into second.
Paraguayo, bien.
Not gonna get him. He's in there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run at second. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Ball.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying.
Búscala de aquel lado.
And it's
Vete, súbete por la malla.
Another homer. His
Súbete,
second home
coño.
run of the game, and they've rallied from
Juega viejo.
4 back. It's 5-4. One down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Yo te voy a pagar para que la ponga de nuevo ahí mismo. Ven.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Bueno.
So the
Buenísimo.
2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Grisham
Diablo,
stands
¿qué es lo que
in
tú
with
estás
2
tirando,
away
muchacho?
as he
Tú estás
takes
tirando
a
una
ball.
vaina ¿Qué es lo que tú estás tirando? Tírame una recta.
This
Te
one's
dije que me
driven
tirara la
deep
maldita
center
recta,
field.
coño.
On its way, home run.
Búscala ya. Búscala.
A 2-run blast. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-4.
Diablo, qué bolita que venía buena.
Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Yep.
Yo one. Judge over the top.
¿A quién le ganó de Puerto Rico, Chan? Pero como algún loco.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning
Venga,
after they racked
jode
up a
con
bunch
gallo.
of runs. But 2
Y quiere ser boxeador también. Qué diablo.
back now at Oriole Park. Set for the last
Echan,
half
yo
of the
creo que
7th.
así con la
Brett
voz
Beatty up now for
van a
the
quedar
Mets.
muchas cosas mejores ahora.
Ball.
Mire, yo dije, Diablo loco, ¿y qué es lo que tú estás tirando? ¿Y qué es lo que tú estás tirando? Tírame una recta para que tú veas. Viene echando el pitcher, flum, por el mimito medio echando. Un ron. Adiós, muchachos, por eso va a quedar ahí, eso muy talísimo. Es mejor así. Porque así yo como con los desafíos, ¿tú entiendes?
For the Mets.
Eso va a quedar ahí. Ahí.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Robert, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Ball.
Yankees up by 3. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball. Down.
Ground ball.
Diablo, no le agarró el pitcher y culo. ¿Y qué es esto, Dios mío?
Around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners in the corners with one gone.
¿Dónde que estaba ese pitcher metido, Dios mío? Porque mete el guante, pitcher,
In the
diablo.
box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tying run at the plate.
Ball one.
Outside. And it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be.
Oh, this pitch rides
Diablo,
too
rellenó
far.
la
That
base
got him.
ahora.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
That's a ball.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Next
Off the
pitch
plate.
misses, and it's 3-0. There's a strike. Simeon, the runner at third. Robert on second. Bench over at first with one away. Now there's a bullet down the line. Base hit.
Diablo, empatan el maldito juego,
Another comes in to score, and now they trail by one. In to score from first. It's a bases clearing single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Maldita vaina.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
Number 53.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Gets him to chase after that one. There's the strike. On the ground, right side. Chisholm.
Tírala.
First, you're out number 3. Sanger, the new catcher now.
Now catching. Number 6.
Also into the ball game, Nick Morabito. He's in at shortstop. And here is Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 3.
Vamos a esto, brutal. Vamos a esto.
Out front, rip foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
One up, one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Diablo, este tigre
stepping in
nunca
now
hace
for
nada,
the
loco.
Yankees.
Nunca hace
0
nada.
for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Oh, look at the stop.
Ve.
To first. And very nicely done for the out. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up.
Out.
Got to put up more of a fight in
Wrong
this one.
ahora.
Liner
Mira.
caught at second. Welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, MJ Melendez.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
Judge should have this one, and there's one down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side, Chisholm throws to first in time, and 2 away now. Brett Beatty, the next to hit. Swing and a drive.
La semilla me la sacó.
No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the
Tengo yo
lead.
que darme rápido ahora.
So 2 down. Marcus Semien getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double. Luis Robert now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Now he's
Deja eso sin revisar, loco. Revise
and the
eso.
strike is overturned after review.
Sabía que
Still
no
2
había.
challenges left for them.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a curve is down and in. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Me cambian el pitch para matar toda la palo este.
And a
Go ahead.
breaking ball misses outside.
Go ahead.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Tirando más curva que el diablo. Tiro una recta.
This one popped up. Polanco gets under it. And there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
Ven que
Unfortunate
te la
for
estoy
him.
adivinando. Ya te la estoy estudiando. Tírala de nuevo.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Tírala de nuevo. Ven, repítela,
The
repítela.
Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the
La
top of the
misma, la
9th.
misma.
Out towards right center field. Semien
Yeah.
snags it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Wells at the plate now, and that's strike
Vamos a
1.
sacarla ahora. Vamos a sacarla ahora. Ven.
They're down to their final strike. Williams, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013.
Ball.
Got him. Ball game. And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.